All this shark video caper in Sydney, it's all fake. Okay, g'day guys. I haven't posted a video in a while, and I thought I might talk about this guy fights off a shark video GoPro thing that happened in Sydney, which is exploding on the internet. It's 15 million views now, and it's completely fake. It is so fake, it makes my brain bleed. I'm gonna give a few reasons why it's fake, why I think it's fake. As a YouTuber and video producer, there's a lot of things that jump out which say it reeks of fakeness. It's like in the movie, the Tom Cruise movie. Kristen, what's the Tom Cruise movie where he's doing things? The ones where those white birds are in the bath. Minority Report. Tom Cruise in Minority Report, where they have the evidence orgy. It is like that. Everything you could want in a shark attack video is there. Every single element you could possibly storyboard out is perfectly executed through the whole thing. Heaps of things have been pointed out already on the internet. It's that official, it's fake. I've written some reasons down in a document.
Oh, it's gotta be real.
First one that grabs me, and as a lot of people on the internet have seen this, there is a massive, massive jump cut in the footage. Suddenly the shark's coming from the right, suddenly goes to the left, and some people are going, oh no, have you heard about like when the camera pans really quickly? It does not feel right. For how quickly that cut is just completely unrealistic to anything I've seen. If I'm watching that in the edit suite, you'd look at that and think, nah, something's wrong there. There's dropped frames, something is going on. Teleportation, and that does happen with some shark species, teleportation. It has been documented in Western Australia. I'm a West Australian, I know this because I know everything. Reason number 2. I shouldn't number the reasons in case I change the order of them. There's nothing logical about the direction that things happen in. So the guy's falling in the water, suddenly his mate's going, oh yeah, shark in that over the back there. So suddenly the shark's at like 7 o'clock to him, and then suddenly it's coming out from the right-hand side of him. It's suddenly in front of him. Suddenly he's swimming towards it, and you think he's swimming out further, deeper into the water. Then you think, no, he's swimming towards the cliff, but you can't see the cliff. Like, I'm not familiar with the bottom and that jumping area, but some other people have posted on the net and said, you know, it's not consistent with what that area is like. I don't know if that's true or not, but as you're watching it, you can't actually get any sort of orientation of what's going on because I think there's cuts in there. And the transition into the water, that's always a perfect sort of cutting point if you wanted to do something like that. That's what you'd be looking for, that cut as it goes into the water. That's a pretty common technique with editing. Right, just a simple thing. So the guy's just jumped in. He's looking at his mates who have obviously gone in or about to go in. You see him before he goes in. He's not wearing goggles. Why is he putting his head under to try and see the threat? If there's a threat like that, there's no way you'd be putting your head under to go, oh, where is it? So you can't see shit if you haven't got goggles on. It's as simple as that. It'd just be a big blurry mess. You'd just be, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. If you had a snorkel, goggles on maybe, you'd be having a bit of a look around and say, okay, what's going on? He wouldn't say anything. You just go for it. You'd be going for the shore. No goggles. Because how many people jumped into the water and your mate's going, shark! Like every second weekend. So, but he's instantly going, and if you were going under the water without goggles on, it's that blurry, you wouldn't be able to tell if it's a seal, a dolphin, bag of mulch. It'd just be a blurry mess. Okay, the GoPro mounting. So you see his head beforehand, he's suddenly got the camera on. Anyone who's used GoPro with a head mount strap, I can't jump into my backyard pool from standing height without the GoPro being washed off my head. 10-meter cliff dive? I don't think so. Maybe he's wearing a helmet mounted camera. Would someone really have the foresight to do that before they're going to do this cliff jump? But the GoPro head mounts, they cannot handle that. If you've got it done up tight enough to be able to handle a 10-meter cliff jump, he's gonna have a massive headache, and that will hurt. Headaches hurt. Next reason. Okay, this one was pretty apparent. There is a point in the footage where the shark's fin, I forget what the shark's rear fin's called. It's not the dorsal fin, it's the back one. The back vertical fin. It breaks the surface and then his head comes up above the water. No turbulence or anything on top of the water. It's basically butter smooth. And anyone who's been fishing or anything like that, you always, like a herring, like, you know, a fish this big causes some type of, let's call it like hydraulic updraft turbulence on the water. Every time you can always see there's some sort of disturbance, and it's absolutely nothing. This is something that probably got my attention the very first time around. At the very end where he acknowledges the camera, he's like, oh, holy shit, takes the camera off and turns it around onto himself.
Holy shit.
Not many people do that, like experienced vloggers or reporters who are very audience aware will think to acknowledge a camera after a high adrenaline situation. Majority of people will not even think about that. So this guy who has one video on YouTube, it's his first upload, is suddenly like really audience aware. It kind of feels like it is, you know, planned and storyboarded. This one I'm not too sure about. Some people have mentioned it, but the fact that the video is titled with GoPro at the start of it and they're like, yeah, it's a GoPro campaign, that's very likely. The first thing I think of in any sort of, looking at any sort of viral video is, you know, what is the motive? Is it something branded? Where is the brand featured? So I first saw this as a re-upload, so I didn't see the term GoPro, but looking at it, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty apparent how it's been featured in there. But at the same time, a lot of people that do upload GoPro videos will throw in the term GoPro because it's kind of more search friendly. I don't know, someone I've seen has said from the GoPro software, it'll automatically put GoPro at the start of it. I had a quick look for as far as I could really care, and I couldn't see it. Okay, it's been like 3 days now, 4 days, and there has been no comments from the poster of the video. Poster of the video that's gone so massively viral will always comment, and his mailbox would be full of press requests. Guaranteed will be absolutely packed with press, and there's been no word from him. I would say in the next 5 days, if he's not doing press stuff appearing on whatever TV show, this absolutely guarantees it as a fake. This thing I'm not sure about, but the thumbnail is the absolute ideal thumbnail you would want for that video, which is the shark and his arm up. I'm pretty sure a new YouTube account that's got one video on it doesn't get custom thumbnails. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on this point, but normally you'd get like a random choice of 3. So they have a deal with YouTube and they've got custom thumbnails option automatically available to them, or they've uploaded the video maybe 20, 30 times until the algorithm has accidentally given them the most ideal, perfect thumbnail for that video. Another reason. So if I am wrong, congratulations to the uploaders on making a very real video look very much like a hoax. That's hard to do. If I'm right, surely GoPro, well done. I applaud you. Well done on an excellent campaign video. I'm not really sure why they go for that approach. GoPro gets a shitload of publicity. Anyway, I don't know why I'm doing this video. I'm just feeding it more. And that's what they want. At the end of the day, if you're uploading these viral campaigns, you want that controversy, you want the is it real, isn't it real? And that's also why you would have that complete media silence, because you want people to be debating that. You want idiots like me to be uploading videos like this to feed it even more. Damn it! I fell into the trap! Post a comment, let me know what you think. You know, opinions either way, as long as they support my own, I'm happy with it. Anything else? Whatever trolls, you trolls. No free thinking. Final reason it's not real is there's no such thing as sharks. Look it up on Wikipedia. Edit article. Thanks guys for who support my videos and my other channels. I'm Craig Turner. Subscribe to my YouTube channel Turner81 and this channel which is Turner's Shed, and feel free to abuse me on